that has been Eastern Uganda. General, yesterday when we were at your country home, the District Speaker of Butaleja said his wish number 2 has been fulfilled, to meet General and take a photo with him. I think if he was like the other man, Simeon, you referred in the Bible, would say, Lord, you can now take your servant. I thank you so much. Central Uganda. Speaker Central.
Let's start with me. I'm Rigamba Emmanuel, the District Speaker of Gomba and the General Secretary of Udikose.
I'm Nakasi Bet Hope, Speaker Mkono District Local Government.
Right, Honorable Ministers, my fellow speakers, Peregrino Senos is my name, Speaker Ruengo District Local Government. You are most welcome.
Thank you so much. Now the Western Uganda. Speakers representative of Western Uganda, come and lead us in that session.
Our esteemed guest of honor, the host and area member of parliament, General Tafire and your dear wife, our honorable minister for local government, the Secretary General of Uganda Finance Commission, invited guests, the chairperson of Uganda Speakers Association, protocol observed. My name is Gerard Twebaze. I am the Western Region Speaker's representative on Uganda Government Association Executive. I am the District Speaker for Kamwenge District Government. You are most welcome.
Honorable Ministers, my name is Muchungs Douglas, District Speaker Bushem. This is the district that gave birth to this very district.
I acknowledge protocol. My name is Annette Wamanya, Deputy Speaker, Bushem District.
Protocol observed. My name is Tumekwa Moses, the District Speaker, Metoma District.
The honorable ministers present, Nwanyeta Mwesigwa Jotham King, the Speaker wa District ya Rwampara, kandi nkaba ninjwekera ba speakers ba region egi Uganda Local Governments Association twabakira. You're welcome. I'm called Mwesigwa Jotham King, the District Speaker Rwampara, and I was the representative of Western District Speakers at Oruga. You're all welcome to this region. You stay. You will learn that as you go.
Ninachiza Fravia Kanajizi, District Speaker, Kabale, Local Government.
Ronald Ian, Deputy Speaker, Kabale District. Thank you so much.
Tuchirize Nicholas Mujenyi from the 1st District of Ntungamo as a Speaker.
Wanyeta says Mwitware, the Speaker wa District ya Chiruhura. Eyo gwariyo na yegita hongo nowe yokuba.
Wanyeta na Tulindare ya Mnene, Deputy Speaker, Kazo District.
I'm Daniel na Hurura District Speaker, Kazo District.
I'm Oscar Kampulira, Ruchiga District Council Speaker.
I'm Baba's Charity, Deputy Speaker, Kazo District.
Asimereho, Deputy Speaker, Ntungamo District.
Asmani Saverno, District Speaker, Buhwejo.
Chompire Jovreti, Deputy Speaker, Buhwejo.
Thank you. Joel Magoba is my name. Speaker for Chegegwa District Local Government and aspiring MP Chaka Central. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. I'm called Baguma James, the District Council Speaker, Chitagwenda District Local Government.
Godwin Muhumuza Olanya, Dion Olanya, who can speak on Nyankore, Speaker Uganda.
Tumaiwa Eve is my name, Deputy Speaker, Chegegwa District Local Government.
Kahond Hamida, Deputy Speaker, Chenjojo District. You're most welcome.
My name is Kambendo Godfrey, Deputy Speaker, Rivers District.
Honorable Ministers, protocol observed. Katesuga Stephen is my name. District Speaker, District Local Government Council.
Thank you so much. We shall get to know the rest later, but we have gotten at least to know the honorable speakers from different districts in this country. Honorable Minister, this is more than 90% attendance. We have 135 districts, and when you look at, we have over 100 speakers, 100 districts represented in this AGM. Can we put our hands together for that? Thank you so much. Honorable Minister, with us here we have the Secretary Local Government Finance Commission with us. Haji, just rise up and wave to the people. They want to know you. Then later on you'll speak to them. Thank you so much. We have the CEO Debt Collection Center, Madam Juliet Negwon. Thank you so much. We have two consultants with the Uganda Local Government Association, just seated right there. Just rise up and wave. You're welcome. Honorable Ministers, we have a representative of Mr. Chadu Calvin David, who was supposed to be here but not able, but he has delegated Ambassador Nelson Ocheger to come and represent him. He is just on his way right now from Ishaka. But Mr. Honorable Dongo, who was a former chairperson in Idukosa, has already arrived here as an advanced team. You're welcome. May I therefore request the Speaker of Mitoma to come and lead us in the next session, and that is welcome remarks by the District of Mitoma. Speaker Mitoma.
Thank you so much, the MC. Honorable Minister General Kahindo Tafiri, the Minister of Local Government, all dear honorable colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning everybody.
Good morning.
Now, honorable colleagues, remember we invited the Honorable Minister for Internal Affairs to open this function, then after he leaves. And I don't want to delay him here for more than the next 10 minutes. Because he's going to, we had enough time with him yesterday. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. So I don't want to again delay you here for more longer hours. Because we know that you want to go because you have a flight. Now, but for the sake of protocol, Honorable Minister, give me 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. One, I invite my cow to welcome these people, and we are using 1 minute. My cow, you come here, and the vice chairman of the district, so that you can welcome people. Then we allow the Honorable Minister to officially open the function. Then after he opens the function, he can leave, and the rest, the speeches will go on. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our Speaker, our Minister, and the General, and who happens to be the host Member of Parliament, our Minister Local Government,
officials from the Finance Commission, all speakers of all the districts of Uganda, and others protocol observed. This morning I'm very happy to associate myself with you. I'm called Timothy Jones Kanyihamba, the Deputy Chief Administrative Officer, Mutoma District Local Government. Mine is just to welcome you. You are all most welcome to Mutoma. Mutoma is cool, is welcoming. I'm happy. Yesterday you were already here. You are still enjoying Mutoma. You are most welcome. I don't want to blame you more.
Honorable and General Minister, our beloved MP of Mutoma, our honorable district speakers and your deputies, our invited guests, and all local leaders that are here. I take this opportunity to welcome you on behalf of Chairman LC5, who is still on his way because he was engaged somewhere but is soon reaching here. So I welcome you on his behalf. My name is Arnanye Penrop, the District Vice Chairperson. Before I sit, I want to acknowledge the tireless efforts of the district speakers in your executing your duties, especially in promoting democracy, accountability, and transparency. I want to recognize you. Thank you so much. So I welcome you from across all Ugandans. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear colleagues, the CAO and the Vice Chairperson. Now, may I take this and humble way? I know I am not supposed to be inviting you, General, because of your high level. But because we specifically invited you to open this function officially and bless it, I hereby invite you to address the honorable speakers and the minister around. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, colleague, Minister, Honorable Victoria, Minister of State for Local Government. Although your deputy chairperson here doesn't know you are here, she just ignored you, so, and there isn't much you can do about her. Now, honorable speakers, mine is a simple job. Everything I wanted to say, I said last night at my residence. Those who are not there, it's your business. You missed, and there is no coming back. This time you pay. Last night was for free. When you come back, you will pay. Now I'm in a hurry. I'm going back to Kampala. I've noted one thing. That while you are introducing yourselves, there is loud absence, very loud absence of the central region. And I noted the central region happens to be very populous with many districts, and for the speakers of the central region not to be here says quite a lot of things. It's very loud. Their absence is notable and regrettable. Because this is the way things begin. This is how things begin and begin to go wrong. Because I can't perceive that this is not deliberate. Surely out of how many districts of Central Region? There are about 50. 36. 16 were missing. 16 were missing. I would say that's an accident. But there is only six of. Eh? How many are you here? Four out of 1 bullet. That's an accident. When you hear second bullet, that's a coincidence. When you hear third bullet, that's enemy action. Go into the trench. That's enemy. And I'd be very glad if I was wrong that this is it. Now, the executive of Uruga should go out to find out why Buganda is absent. What have you done to them for them not to show up? Speaking. This organization. So, Mr. Chairman, go and look for the people with the speakers of Uganda and find out. And if you find you wronged them, you take correct action. Are the spokespersons of the ordinary people. You cannot have a government where the district councils are not dysfunctional, because the district councils speak for and on behalf of the ordinary people. And for us to be government, we need because our district council, the district councils and ears on the ground. They are the ones who manage the local areas on our behalf. They monitor the executive. This is a big lady here. She's very powerful. Yeah, my friend, this is a big lady here. Oh, these are deputy gods in the districts. Because we send them money. We send them resources to do development on our behalf. And it's the district councils which monitor whether these people are using natural resources appropriately. When the district councils don't notify the central government about what's going wrong, and the people who pay taxes and people who surrender their sovereignty to us will be cheated. That's why I take the role of the speakers as very important. Because the speakers our eyes and ears on the board. We are nothing. Without you, we are nothing. We're like a car without tires. The car may be beautiful, very powerful, engine correct, petrol full, everything is there, but if there are no tires, that car will not. Will it? No, it can't. It can't. It will be a beautiful car for nothing. Leaders are for solving problems. Leaders are for solving problems, not solving problems. We are leaders for purposes of solving people's problems. and we shall not bother you. Anybody who finds you there, you call the police. Say this man is disturbing me. But when you offer yourself, to be your role is to be observant, to ensure that the district councils the executive. That's what I want you to do. And when we all do that, then we shall all succeed. We shall all succeed. We are now called a middle-income country. Middle-income country, you just entered the bracket. And when you hear you are middle-income country, you get very proud and you start putting up finger. No. There are people who go to the moon and come back. You are called middle-income country when there are people who go to the moon and come back. You don't even manufacture safety pins. You don't even manufacture safety pins. You are here jumping up and down. Oh, you know, may God uphold you. My friend. I don't know whether God is listening because the way you are doing your things, He seems to be tired with you and your iniquities and your confusion. God seems to be tired with your confusion. So we have to pull together as a country. We ought to pull together. Every single simple effort of every individual and individual citizen makes us mighty. It's the collective effort of the citizens that makes a country great. Learn to build, not to tear apart. Learn to build, not to tear apart. And remember, nobody owes us a living. Nobody owes us a living. We are on our own. We are on our own. We are on our own as Ugandans. We are on our own as Africans. Nobody owes us a living. You don't have a good father, you don't have a good mother, you are on your own. And when you are on your own, you act together collectively, put a lot of effort to ensure. That's what my home I told you. There is no spare parts for life. There is no second chance in life. No second chance. Every single day that goes by, if that day is wasted, it's gone forever. Hotarudi, utaenda. Moja kwa moja. You are on your way out. So make the best of a bad bargain. Because end of the day you are going. Now before you go, make sure that as possibly could be. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. Every other day is a tomorrow. Somebody told a colleague of his, said, "You are my teacher," and he said, "You know, when you are teaching us, you told us that we are the leaders of tomorrow." And he said, "Now, my friend, you better go because tomorrow is today. The tomorrow you are talking about is now. So we will talk because our tomorrow has arrived, and you should get, and we take over as the leaders you are talking about." So, ladies and gentlemen, your tomorrow then is today. Your tomorrow then is today. Tomorrow will be the tomorrow of somebody else who will succeed you. And don't bear the historical responsibility of having broken down the country. You should be remembered for the good things you did here on earth and how you succeeded as speaker. When you are speaker, leave a footprint. Don't pass like a shadow. Don't just pass like a shadow. You know, when it rains, grass sprouts. When there is sunshine, grass dries. When the shadow passes, nothing happens. You as speaker should leave a footprint wherever you are working. So that when people come back, later on in the future, they will say, this lady or this man did this. If you can't achieve 10 things, at least do one. But don't just pass and they say, this is wonderful speaker Mukono. She was speaker here, yeah. She used to have a beautiful voice and a beautiful face. Why did she leave? I think. Yari Agamato, okay. That she ate bananas and went and left. Leave a footprint. Leave a footprint as speaker, leave a footprint as in your politics. Ensure that you are responsible for the unity of your people. I thank you.
Thank you so much, General, for those wonderful statements, wonderful words. Furtherly much for the first observation of Buganda not being represented here fully. It is something that has persisted for some time. I remember even in the recent Wulga regional meeting that took place in Lwengo, still we can risk calling it a flop. The Honorable Minister, you cannot call for a whole regional meeting for Uganda Local Government Association and you get less than 3 chairpersons LOC 5. And you get almost what I can call 1.5 cows. And then you get less than 5 speakers. It is good that you have identified it. The Minister for Local Government should be able to take it up and say that one time one of the Secretary Generals in the United States told the President that a problem ignored is a
Let me take this opportunity to open the meetings open.
Thank you so much.
So, thank you so much, the Minister. My dear colleagues, the speakers and deputy speakers, thank you so much. Now that our function is officially opened, we are going to get back to our program of the AGM because we've had all the welcome remarks from different people, and now we have our AGM officially open. And I would like really to join up for the Minister to officially open our. And I can introduce myself before Tumwekwa Moses, the District Speaker of Mitoma District. And honorable members, I have some of my colleagues that I sit in the District Council. The first one is Honorable Bin Douglas. He's the hosting councillor. He's the councillor representing this sub-county where we are in, the town council. And he's also my chairperson of Works Committee. And I also have the Honorable Senate Tomesje. You can stand up for recognition. He's the councillor for Kashenshero Town Council and is the that hosts general. The council. So I had to invite them because it was very important for them that they are hosting you, and the ones that hosted you, these towns are represented by these two councillors. I have to only mention two things in 1 minute, and I sit down. One is, honorable speakers, since we took over in Wakiso, we have been working on several things. And one of the issues that we have been undertaking is on having the constitutional amendments necessary, much more effective and to be much more facilitated for us to do our work. We have engaged the Speaker of Parliament. The chairperson will tell you in his report. We have engaged several people, including members of Parliament, in charge of constitutional amendment, because we felt that, for example, the councillors are supposed to be included to sit on a committee, on public accounts committee of the local government, because those committees now, they are only technical people who are appointed who sit there, but councillors don't sit there. And we told the Speaker of Parliament that this has to be effected so that councillors are on the public accounts committee for the district. Number two, and we want to put it on record that this should be pushed to Parliament for it to be amended. Number two, another amendment, we want an introduction of the local government council, local government leaders council, where the Speaker
It's happy time, Chomelo. Bathing time, Chomelo. Bulira bulunji, I feel so nice. Sing cho 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 cho, Chomelo. Again cho 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 cho, Chomelo.
Ono ye chokero waffe kafulumu kujjanjaba endwadde ez'ensusu zonna mu bato n'abakulu gamba ng'embalabe, obuwere, ebiguuna. Kyogero habo soap ne kyogero habo jelly biri mu sayizi ez'enjawulo, ennene n'entono. Bisangibwa mu maduuka gonna mu ggwanga. Kyogero ly'essuubi ly'ensusu zaffe.
Yegurra Zuku TV decoder na satellite dish erizoba ahakabeyi kache emitwaro 89 zonka kandi Zuku decoder ahamitwaro 8 zonka. Rero shemererwe obworkwerebera channels nungi nka series ezabana, music, amahure agaloko hamwe n'agaheru yihanga n'ezindi nyingi. Yerebere Zuku Smart ahamutwaro 12 zonka, Zuku Smart Plus ahamutwaro 16, Zuku Classic ahamutwaro 25 Zuku Premium aha mitwaro 350 yegite aha Zuku Erizoba buzima oshemererwe.
I'm Witness Rukundo. I am a cashier at Highway Point. In this project, I act as a judge, and I also organize the girls, tell them what to do and how they will do it. We're looking for a girl who is passionate about doing something in the community, a girl with a wide mindset, an intelligent girl who can think outside the box, who can think on behalf of many people, a girl who is very confident and can talk to lots of people. We have other plans. For example, she will have an opportunity of becoming a brand ambassador. She might not be for Chituzi Highway Point or anything related to Chituzi, but some of the sponsors can also hire her as a brand ambassador. And as a miss, she has to do a community project. And in the project, we shall be supportive everywhere she will go. And then for her to be known in community, we shall make sure that wherever they are gathering, she has something to serve people. So she's someone, everyone can be enforced to come out next time and be a miss. The grand prize, the winner will go with a cow, like a big cow, plus some cash to help her start a project. That will be the startup cash to help her start a project. And then the second one is getting a goat from one of our sponsors, plus cash to also start up something. The second one will also start up something. Plus the third one is also getting cash and a goat too. People should expect a lot of things. First of all, entertainment from some artists, for example, Spice Diana. They should expect to see the queen of Greater Bushenyi, the overall queen, who will have an impact on the community.
Otaferwa aha Tayari West. Otaferwa aha Tayari West.
Twatira makuru ageshonga aha Tayari West kurwo mushonda zona nanye Martinelli
amena dana kwakunda kurugoro kumaza bakuru rakatano
kurgashaha ibiri zo mabazeo kutyashaha ishatu zo mabazeo.
Otaferwa.
And for those hair-raising moments, turn to Wonders Hair Products. Say goodbye to dull, lifeless locks and hello to hair that shines with vitality and strength. Because at Wonders, we understand that every day is a chance to create something beautiful, to embrace the wonder that surrounds us and make it a part of who we are. Don't be left behind. Try Wonders today and get the vibrant look you've always dreamed of. Wonders, always wonderful.
When I'm Hurchirze, Truth 256 live in concert. Everyone come here na mukaga byo kwakana. Inguto zona nzore cherambala University is. Ngomwe songo Truth 256 live in concert. Obgashagatirwa beshongo zabandi baburenje rwizoba. Hamwe na Uganda yona. Okutaham ordinary no mutwaro gumwe. VIP ne mutwaro 3. Silver table mutwaro 50. Kandi gold table million mwe yonka. Bijajurwa Pepsi. Fenon event. Tayali was TV. Global Coaches. Country Cinema. Acacia Country Inn. Na Tim Bakery.
Otaferwa aha Tayari West. Otaferwa aha tayari West.
Izina ryanje nibanyeta Mushemeza Elijah Dickens. Ndiyo mukugu aha byentasya na nebyentunguka na nebyobutegeki. Kandi ndi memba wa parlamenta abwishaza ebyashema eyamashuma ebakweta Shema County South. Nija kuba nimbasiyo program burusande kurgasha 10 ki 11 program eji ntije tortindo.
Speakers, I am of prosperity in strengthening revenue mobilization for both UDCOSA and our local governments. This is in line with the leadership and authority that we hold in our respective local governments. I would like to draw your attention to our UDCOSA theme that reads strengthening local revenue mobilization and accountability. Very beautiful theme. Well selected, very good choice. Local councils depend on local revenue. And when it is strengthened, then we are going to have enough revenue to run our local governments, which is in alignment with the local government revenue mobilization strategy, policy 2023, 2024, 2027, 2028, that was launched by Honorable Minister of Local Government, Honorable Raphael Majezi, on 24th March 2024, just last year. The policy, among others, highlights the need for local governments to supplement the central government grants with local revenue in order to effectively provide services to the people. Members, it goes without saying that the funds we receive from the center are usually earmarked amidst the pressing needs to serve our people. Honorable speakers gathered here today, allow me to say this: it is time for us to address the issues of revenue, not only as a financial matter, but as a leadership agenda, and that agenda starts with you. The importance of revenue in an organization or institution, association of government, can best be described by citing one of the fundamental core principles of resource allocation and economic activity. That says, where there is no income, there can be no outcome. I repeat, where there is no income, there is no outcome. Many people fail to execute their duties simply because they have no resources. So we need to stand together and see that we generate resources for UDCOSA so that our association can thrive. Even the Bible is very clear for you who are Christians. If you look at Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 19, just look at it for yourself. All your phones have Bibles. At the end tells you money is the answer. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 19. I take this opportunity to also remind ourselves we are the voice that set the tone of debate in the council. We are not only custodians, but also gatekeepers of action and transformation. You call the local government Remember, information is power, and lack of information is. I remain Joseph Gilbert, will represent.
Chituzi Highway Point yakuretere paka z'abanyamurungi. Ezi nizo besire the face of Greater Bushenyi Beauty Pageant. Ureka kasaha kubonera eja oyehanditse kandi oyetaba mu mpakezi oyijuke empakezi neza kuba mu district zone za Greater Bushenyi turinde omu district yawe. Rero grand final neye biro bishatu kwa gatano ahari Chituzi Highway Point o muri Bushenyi aho muhanguza rija kuratirwa kandi akahangurente n'ebirabo nyamwingi utaferwa beshongoza izoberio Spice Diana ari kucamura buryomwe okutahamu n'emitwaro ebiri kandi abarenda kushitama hameza ya VIP emitwaro 30 ijuka ngwe pakezi zona ziraza kwole kwa butunu aha Tayari West TV ishagikirwe Chituzi Highway Point na Tayari West.
Otaferwa aha Tayari West.
AZAM TV banna mu byokunyumirwa okulaba TV bongedde ebirungo mu mpeereza yaabwe nate. Funa kiti ya AZAM TV ku mitwalo 8 gyokka, kituufu ddala emitwalo 8. Oba funa dikoda ya AZAM TV ku mitwalo 4 gyokka. Ke kaseera okwemala egguga ne La Liga, Italian Serie A, German Bundesliga, Liigi ya Saudi Arabia ne Carabao Cup ku AZAM Plus ne Play Package mu HD. Nyumirwa ebina Uganda ku Kyamuka TV ku AZAM Pure ku mitwalo 13 zokka buli mwezi. Nyumirwa ebyemizannyo ebya buli kika ne AZAM TV. Ekyasinze okuba ebbeeyi rayisi wano. Genda wa agent waffe yenna oba okube ku ssimu nooti 3 3 nooti 8 9 nooti omaye ebisingawo.
AZAM TV, entertainment for everybody.
With your indulgence, allow me to introduce my members of executive. Please collect. Thank you very much. The Honorable Minister, I also bring apologies from other members of the executive who are not able to make it here because of inevitable circumstances. The Honorable Minister, with your permission, allow me also recognize the former leadership of UDICOSA. Please stand up. We have the former Legal Affairs Advisor, Lamek Waike, Speaker Tuke. We have the Speaker of Maracha, who was the regional representative of Northern Uganda. We have my sister, Betty from Mukono. She was representing Central Tuhulga. Then we have the Speaker of Kamule, who was representing Eastern Region Tuhulga. Thank you for being part of us. The Honorable Minister. Then finally, we have the King, the Speaker of Rwampara, who was representing Western Region, and he was also representing all the speakers of this country in this African Local Government Association. He heavily did it. Bravo. The Honorable Minister in our midst, we have the former Chairperson UDICOSA, who immensely contributed to the development of UDICOSA. That is Honorable Odom. At an opportune moment, we shall give him an opportunity to address us after you have left. Honorable, we appreciate you. I'm happy when I talked to him, he accepted to come and be part of this meeting. We have the former treasurer of UDICOSA, that is the Speaker, Kabale. Thank you so much. Colleagues, let's give a round of applause to the former leadership. The Honorable Minister, as the name of the association denotes Uganda District Council Speakers Association, abbreviated as UDICOSA. Today, as I stand before this August House, the National Assembly, I stand with great pride and immense gratitude to all gathered in this meeting. This is a very historic moment that happens seldomly, but I'm humble that my members, when I extended the invitation to them, they were able to respect and they came for this meeting. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to join the rest of my combatants in the leadership of UDICOSA to salute you overwhelmingly for turning up for this meeting. Can you give a round of applause for yourselves? Colleagues, as we are gathered today in Mitoma district, I want to appreciate on behalf of the leadership of UDICOSA, the leadership of Mitoma. To begin with, the Right Honorable Speaker of Mitoma. I remember when we were having our executive committee meeting on the 2nd of this month, I proposed to the members that there was need for us to have the regional meeting, the national meeting, the extraordinary AGM. And I requested any region among Western, Northern, and Karamoja, because those were the regions that had not hosted, to show up the interest so that we direct the meeting to. Immediately, the Speaker of Mitoma stood up and said, Mr. Chairman, sir, on behalf of Mitoma District Local Government, I want to report that we are ready to host. Please, let's appreciate him so much. And we are ready to meet all the expenses that shall be borne by the host district. So, Mr. Chairman, Madam Chairperson, and the Chief Administrative Officer of Mitoma, I want to say God has given you a very good speaker. That is a gift that I request you to nurture. I also want to salute the Chairperson, the RDC, and the cow of Mitoma District Local Government for accepting to host. It takes a lot of courage and love to host this. May God bless you. Colleagues, this gathering is not merely a milestone, but it's a testament of our shared vision, unwavering commitment, and collective ambition to build a stronger voice for local governance in Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, our vision as UDICOSA still remains a strong, united and empowered body of district council speakers and deputy speakers on promoting democratic governance, transparency and accountable leadership in Uganda. And the theme of today is and remains strengthening revenue mobilization and accountability. Colleagues, the UDICOSA that we are talking about, as my brother, the Speaker of Mutevo, brought forth, as the new leadership, we took over the leadership on the 7th of February this year, which means we are still very new in the office. Whereas we are still very new, I have the pleasure to report some of the strides that we have made within 2 months as members of UDICOSA. And on this note, before I bring them forth, allow me to appreciate Olga leadership for accepting to take up the responsibility of ensuring that they organize the UDICOSA meeting that eventually ushered the new leadership into this office. I want to appreciate Olga so much. Otherwise, we would have not been having this new leadership. Colleagues, since we were elected, I want to report on a very positive note that from that time, as UDICOSA, we have achieved the following. One, we have done the registration of the association. The association was not registered, but I'm proud to report to you that the association is registered. I want to implore publicity or regional representative of Eastern to share the copy of the certificate on our UDICOSA platform for avoidance of doubt. I want also to report that we have completed the constitution that has been pending and is ready for implementation. We are only impeded by resources. But going forward, if we unanimously agree Another engagement we had with the minister was the issue of transport, where he made a commitment before the executives that right now the ministry is procuring vehicles for district chairpersons and cows. And he said that out of the vehicles that will be secured, one will be allocated to Udikosa. So, Honorable Minister, I am very happy by your presence here. On behalf of Udikosa, I request that you kindly help us make a follow-up, and if possible, the process should be fast-tracked. And also, he made a commitment that all the vehicles that are being used by the district chairpersons is going to make a directive to cows to pick them and hand them over to the office of the speakers. I think if it happens, we shall really be very grateful, because currently the speakers don't have means of transport. Colleagues, another engagement that we also had, we had with the leadership of Olga. We had an engagement with the leadership of Olga. And on a positive note, somehow the engagement with Olga has already materialized, because one thing that we needed was office space. God is good. And all the time. Thank you. So with that, I want to report on a positive note that Olga has already given us an office space. Has already given us an office space at Olga House, Najana Kumbi. So the office of Udikosa is already there. Also, when we came into the office, there was no stamp. Immediately we got the office, we directed for the stamp to be made. As I speak, we have the stamp for Udikosa. Another thing that we also did, we saw that it was important for us to have a strategic plan and a work plan. I made engagements with a team of consultants. On a positive note, I have a team of volunteer consultants. Please stand up for recognition. I have my brother Collins from Karamaja region. He has been working with international NGOs. He's giving a voluntary service to Udikosa. Then we have my sister Teddy from Nora. She's also helping. I want also to recognize another consultant who is also supporting us immensely. That is our sister. I think she has moved. The CEO of Debt Collection Center. These are the 3 members who are helping us from Zombo, district local government. Thank you so much. Thank you, colleagues. I want to we are having is lack of full institutional autonomy and formal policy recognition. Udikosa is just like an island. It's very challenging. Everything, we are just trying to fidget. We are trying to gamble. But I want to thank God that God is bringing a team of consultants to offer guidance to us. Otherwise, we would have been stuck. We would have been stuck. Even to prepare, you know, even this report here should be prepared by technical people. But thank God that the executives that you put in place, somehow they know what they are doing. Because even the orientation, since we got into the office, the orientation has not been done. We are learning through practice. And that is another challenge that we are having. Another challenge, on a positive note, the minister had promised to offer the orientation. I would like to request the Minister of Local Government to help us make a follow-up so that the process is fast-tracked. Another challenge is minimal capacity for secretariat operations and implementation of planned activities. This is a very big challenge that we are having. Then also is the issue of lack of transport. I think I've already talked about that. Another challenge is the issue of lack of transport, which is a very big challenge. I've talked about emoluments. I don't want to repeat myself. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, as Udikosa, we have called for actions, what we intend to achieve, and we have categorized them as immediate, mid-term, and long-term. Colleagues have been requested by the moderator that they are streaming live, and at exactly 1 they will be stopping, but they want to listen to the minister. So may I take this material time to invite the honorable minister to make our remarks, then later on I proceed. You see, in leadership, one of the principles is flexibility. Thank you so much for understanding. The honorable minister, I take this pleasure to invite you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You seem to be hungry. Ambassador Ochegel present here. The leadership of Mitoma District Local Government. Our speakers, special invitees, ladies and gentlemen, I'm called Businge Victoria Rusoke, the Minister of State for Local Government, also the District Woman Representative for Kabarole District. I want to thank you for being in this association. It's very good to work together. When you think together, you think deeper, you correct one another, you learn from one another, you help one another, and improvement is realized where problems are. You get joint solutions, and things move on very, very well, and that's what Uganda wants. However, there are very many associations in this country, up to village level. But little do they know that they are working under the umbrella of the biggest association which they hinge on, and this is the country. So I hope the objectives you set in starting this association fully hinges on the manifesto.
Otaferwa aha tayari West.
Truth 256 live in concert. Evroma kumya na mukaga byo kwakana enguto zona nzorekera mbalala university is ngomwe songo Truth 256 live in concert obwashagatirwa beshongo zabandi baburenje rwizoba hamwe na Uganda yona okutaha order no mutwaro gumwe VIP ne mutwaro 3 silver table mutwaro 50 kandi gold table miliyoni mwe yonka bishajirwa Pepsi Fenon event Tayali was TV Global Coaches Country Cinema Acacia Country na Tim Bakery.
AZAM Shanju aha tayari West.
Boterevu ensiyona ekiri omukinamiro n'okucuramirwa ab'okufa kwa Papa Francis enyuma abazyo kandi emikoro ey'okuziika hamwe n'okutebeekanisa oku Papa omusiya kwija kutoranwa nikyo hati ekiriyo nkigendo misho ebyo nanebikukira nibyo twinire omugamu Shanju erizoba eryebiro 22 by'okwezi okwakana omwaka 2025 ndi ajuna pleasure ahabwa makuru AZAM Shanju aha tayari West kandi nitutabarusyayo nano mu rukiko orwa bakuru aba speaker baza district abari mu mitoma omukoro ogwo nitujja ku bantu kugarurayo bwanyuma ya makuru reka tutandike nemtwe yago emikuru nyijenga kwisyeho ombwijwiri. AZAM Shanju erizoba ba kardinali babuganaho kutebekanisiza ebyokushendekerezo mu berwa Papa. Aborubajo ruhabura government bahabura hakutora nabebembezi.
The people of Munyoro, the people of Koima need to be very critical as they select the leaders that we send in parliament.
Amakuru agihangweri reka tugatandikire omuri Vatican izoberi ya hati Tuesday ba kardinali okwetorora ensiyona bayishororeza omuri Vatican okubasa kutekaho urukiko orwo kureba amikoro ey'okuziika Papa Francis kandi afire mu izoberi ya nyuma abazyo abana bijana n'ogumzamu okwetebekanisiza okuziika kwe kurabe aho kuteekateekwa kwija kuba abebembezi b'amahanga nyamwingi okwetorora ensiyona kandi hamwe na n'urukiko rukumanywa nkorwa conclave orukwija kushitama okwezi okurukwija okubasa kutebekanisiza okutoranwa okwa Papa omusiya. Amakuru ago reka tugakwisiyo.
Papa Francis alijereho mu magara gensi zo bari nyuma abazyo kitararire myaka 98 banyuma yo kuterwa stroke hamwe n'umutima gwe kwekwata mu cyo kwetwa cardiac arrest. Papa Francis akamara esandi 5 mu irwaro ari kujanja bwendwara irukumanywa nka pneumonia. abanyuma hakaija yasiburwa ukwezi kumwe okwingwire izagarire abekerezo umukristo amatsiko ngwamagaraje gakaba gagarikire busya izoba rya Sunday hari Easter Papa Francis akahubiraho abantu mu St Peter's Square mu kaceshe kerizoba ba Vatikani bashoza ebishani bya papa birkoreka ukwajwe imyenda ye y'ubwa papa ubu omberugwe guteiwe omushanduche yembaho ar Santa Marta Residence umumanyogu Papa Francis numabirahirize emyaka 12 no kushoba arukwereza emirimo ye nka papa banyuma y'amakuru go kufa kwa papa uburomborombo butari bumwe na bumwe burukuraturwa banyuma ya papa kurwo munsi butandikireho makuru agandi agutwinire kurwo muri Vatikani mukashishekera izuba nitsigamba ku papa ari gutekatekwa kuzikwa ahizuba rya Sunday shahina zakasheshe umugandi makuru agutwinire umukoro gwo kushendekereza umbere gwa papa gwija korwa aha St Peter's Square kandi gwija kwebemberwa Cardinal Giovanni Battista Re banyuma y'emikoro yo kushabira umbiri gumugenzi umbiri gwija kutwaro aha St Peter's Basilica na banyuma atwarwe aha Basilica ya Santa Maria uzikwa
nakwe biribitiyo ntujja ku bantu kuratera buri nshonga ikwatirine na nemikoro eyo kuzika papa no kutoranwa okwomsya byona tubase ku bantu bikuretera okubikwisiyaho aha honka Altayar West amakuru agandi twakutwaraho mu rurembo orwa Kasese omuchweka ekya Kizungu Ser omurembo nrurumwe orwa Kasese municipality abuku batungire chekango no gwerwa ihano bayime okushanga omwe omuturage omurubo ow'emyaka 24 eyobukuru ayisirwe abazigu abatamanyirwe n'omutumbi gwegunagirwe hihi n'ekereziya eya Kisanga abaturage hamwe n'abebembezi otiro polisi bine batushoborire hanshongeje okurugera aharwa kibana hifene hasi mukuru w'entebe yo kubanza ahabwa Kizungu Ser na hamya ekikorwa eki ekyokufa kwa kule obire ariyo muhinji kandi abira inemichwe atiyo yaraganisa ngu nibakora obunagatutu okubasa kukwata enkozi z'ebibi abamwisire
konga twaisanga kuseruza mbora famanya pyababi nubasangire bamwitire hati polisi iri mune ikorogwayo bendedezi tukora mbora kumanya bamwitiriki sina abaveni benda kumiba baveni benda kukoraki tuluseruza mbora
Yusufu Murusura omuturage w'ecweka nicyo kimwe nashoborra ngu abashuma babahindukire kokombisi omuchweka cyabo ate yashabangu hatekweho za kamera ezakubasa kubayamba okumaraho embera mbi y'ebyo kwerinda omuchweka
ekizibu kitwina hano kine ekizibu cyabashuma turara bunkenke tukutega kaya kantu munju nosanga bakayibe nosanga bacwire nyigi yambe ni sawa government tuyambeho etuhe kamera hamna eterena security rate
Adamu Kasimu omuturage w'ecweka nicyo kimwe nawe nabishobora nabigarukamo ngo bwahati berarikirire okutambura ekiro ahabwo kuba omwanya gwona guhindukire kimwe ogwakabi ahabwa entakimazire abagwijwiremo
ndagalaho kake ukandagalo kasuka kwa kanisa y'abadubetu area sama Kizungu mwene hali very dangerous kabisa a government ya matu waticha aka ekipinde kintu etandikira manani mwambuzi mwaho okukatali erendagali kanyakasanga erienderia omwanani mwa umoja mweria ekyo kipindi kisisikere
Siraji Safari mturage wa Kizungu Ser nashaba government yo kurugayo kubaha ebyo kwerinda ebiro kumara habwo kuba abaturage nibatura ombuhinza mtima
abasoma bakakesaba n'umututi mbako machero abantu abati bitako abantu bayenda neryo njengawo nzeranga n'umubangi the government itwireho mibere erutori security pangabya safe
wakibana hifene hansi yarabura abantu babutosha kurekeraho kutwara ebiragiro omu ngaro zabo kuba beineho obuteekirizana n'abatahi babo
amateko mu ngaro ukakwatira amateko mu ngaro ukora ekikora ngiki automatically ekiragiro kiri very straightforward uni bakoma abuko umuntu yabe yakusobeze akoraho esobe wina kumuleta muwembembezi unukumuleta machairman unukumutwara mu polisi oba abasirikali bakungana bat no batwara no mutwara ngaho mu mateka gona nikakuyamba betu kugira mbwe unusharramu ngumuntu nibe ukora musango
aitwakorera makuraga abapolisi okuruga aha polisi ya Rwenzori East batwara omutumbi gwa nyakwegendera omukabafu ahirwarwe lya Kasese Health Center ya Kashatu. Gakushakirwa Alnaitwe Godwin ahabwa Tayari West. Abandu betu abe Kasese tukabuwa tuti boroboro abe byobwitote nabe byobwerinde bakandi hemba ngana eritekamo amani erirangira nyiti ebindunge ebisi byabanika ekiro ekindi tugendo meisho namakuru omu runyankore rukiga kandi AZAM shanjo Tayari West twakwihayo kwe tukagugarura omu district eya Mitoma abakyara bari kwigitira mu kibina cyabo eky'abakyara abahinji kandi abine kibina eky'ebyesente barugireyo okushabwangu bateke mu bibabo ekitinisa noba kuba bina kasente kinja akakizira hakabo hamwe na nokuba na nebyo kushoma okwa higuru ngaza degree hamwe n'emishomo endijo ebi bigambiro mu rukiko rwabo orwo murundo gw10 omukyara maturity cyakwijuka obwabire nahugura abakyara banko mugenyi mukuru aha mikoro niyemo
Maturity ko kwijuka owabaryo mugenyi mukuru aha rukiko rw'omurundi gw10 orwabono rwa Ruhinda North Women Farmers Sacco erikushanga omugomboro ya bitereko omu district ya Mitoma yahabura abakazi okuhereza amakagabe ekitinzo
ekikumanya mukiza ki kati muzayiguru mureke kuzabashisha kahi mureke badejeke na yaba byo musinzi no bugwiri abasinzire mukwaterere omurwaze niwishe abana baki
Aino mcha Alexi oriyo muhezi wa Right Honorable Thomas Taebwa or member wa parliament wa Ruhinda North yatugambira ko office ya member wa parliament wa Ruhinda North bakozera kasiona kahindu ukureba ngo buri cyaro bateka mu buhereza bwa sako ezirayamba abantu baburijo ukurakurana ukurabira mu kubika na no kwego
buri village omuri Ruhinda North twineho bank twineho kayabachara ahari buri village twineho na banka yemnyeto buri village
Siyo nuko kushaba abanyamitoma okwejumbira mu kuhinga omwani babana benda kubinga obworo
omuranga gwitu Ruhinda North itwenka office ya member wa parliament kutuchondorze twashanga ngo kimwe aha binde biri kuza kutwiwo mu bworo obuna hurra washtirisara DC ari kugamba tuze kwinga omwani omumaka gitu
Umuringo ngo gumwe Honorable Juliet Agasha Bashisha uyo mnyishenjero kazabwa Mitoma district yajumirira abanyaji abarukuremwa kushashuro mbwire bakaremisa abantu kufuna sente ekiyagira ngo nkibanchitera hansi enkorakorana ya sako
ukubanza no umuntu nakwanga even no sanga bamwe bitemerango yitusanga amahanda abantu babita kugira ngo baba banyagire binkucumanya mutangoma kunkanabwe sama hawo no manyangu no guzo munte sente yayenda nakurondera batemuru bakwita ngo tazumushaba
rose bikaricha obutebikira abo butebikira nyensya itabe myaka eji nabandi mukuru wa kirikoni ba mama beitu bakaba mwenda kwebikira embibo
Justin Mbabazi or manager yasima ba member ba sako ahabo kuhagira sako yabo nuko kubaraganisa nk'abebembezi babo behiriye kubasya obuherezo bwa buri kika
tutandika tugenda mu misho tukagarukaho inyuma kandi basima mununga abagenyi bona babajyaha hamwe na ba members akwabijira kimwe mu bwinji kandi nitwenda kubamanyisa abantu bona bariyo nibakunda sako yabo
ngaro zawe zikera urya n'abakama mwe nato nureba kwatu ngaro z'abakama
amakuru agagasha kwa Olivia Nasasra abwa tayari West omurmitomo
Boterev dakika ni 16 murishaha mushanzi hangwent gendo meisho na makuru AZAM shanjwa tayari West netujja kukumura mukache tugaruke n'agandi menji okurugaho ima mu nshongezi kwatiri nebyo butegeki oteireho agandi menji otaruga
AZAM shanju aha tayari West.
Hair-raising moments, turn to Wonders Hair Products. Say goodbye to dull, lifeless locks and hello to hair that shines with vitality and strength. Because at Wonders, we understand that every day is a chance to create something beautiful, to embrace the wonder that surrounds us and make it a part of who we are. Don't be left behind. Try Wonders today and get the vibrant look you've always dreamed of. Wonders, always wonderful.
Otaferwa aha tayari West.
Asanansi Nyakato Kamanda ogu n'omukazi w'umunyishengero abw'orurembo rukuru rwa Hoima nagira ngo empakeza kazitebekanisaho kugira ngo abakazi na nabiki nabo bagaruke mwamani kugira ngo bakabasa kumanya ngo neby'abashije batwire bari gukora n'abakazi nibabasa kubyejumbiramo kandi ahubwe babikora kurungi
wenda abakazi batayisura batayisuke umugongo umuntekereza no mubikorwa wekiriza musobora kubana wekiriza uko bunyiganye magambira to na maintain kujya nayo it was after akabaki hanyuma yabakazi bayitwa bahikene benda bakora ibintu ko babasayije batabisobora nibetira kandi bayina bundo busobozi
Charles Stibandeka guno munyishengero habwa bare nkishaza mu district ya Kayunga kandi hamwe na Asinas Nyakato bagumize mu kushaba government kugira ngo bate amani mingi omupira gwebigere ugurije kuzanwa abakazi nko muringo gumwe gwo kuboreka ngo nabo baganyirwamo ugwebigere tigwa abashija bonka
temulina kusula gwa nagamba era bwe mulondo bamu ne mugamba katutumbuleko dembe ly'abaami bokka ate tulekeye abakyala muba muvola semateeka kubanga taganya kusosola abantu oba mu kikula kyabwe newankubadde langi oba ekigwa mu koweeri
omupiira gw'abakazi munyerwani tuwetukyala okuya kuba bwire buno twetwina ogw'abasajja nekyala kutulaba so with the coming up of now Tara Queens Hariodav Yamasi now we are also planning to come up with a team in the region but of course if Guatemala team is there around so that we create a team very strong so one is another region and so after that at national level.
Gasha kwa God asaba abwatayari West omuri Hoima
Nibyebi birugire Hoima kandi warurugu Dorine Nyanjura ibara lyerinda yiyeta omutatina niwe omukonyezi wa meya w'urugo rwa Kampala twarugayo Hoima tukeyongerayo makuru gandi agutwakushakira okurugashema kada muchunguzi ayabireho entumo y'omwembezi w'ihango mu district ya Ntunga Moningashi RDC ashabire eminyeto kandi yabakomere ntanda yo kwirinda no kureberera kurungi amagara gabo obwabire nagambaho nabeji bamatendekero ahitendekero area Ankole Western University ahi abeji bamatendekero babire beshorize ogu arugire yo kubehanangirizo kwehara ebikorwa nke byokose bitokoza bwongo hamwe nana obwamaraya ebyashoborire ngune biteka amagara gabo omukabi
kwigabeji kubarekeraho kwatijaga amagara gabo bakwenyigira ombyo bwa maraya no mbitokoza bwongo kada Godfrey muchunguzi yakwayo y'abana bwa Major Ankole Western University no muramwa mukuru ubwo kubabangura okuba kubasa kundi hangari yabo sa koyi wabari y'umujenyi mukuru yashobora bimwe abi amatendekero geine kumanya no kwegesa abana na munonga kukundi hangari yabo
abantu babatakunzira ihangari yabo nibyo kureba Somalia ngo ihangari yagumo mu ntaro for almost 100 years ibyo kura na ihangari ya Pakistan ya Afghanistan n'ibindi people are not patriot ikimanisa ngo nono kundi hangari yawe nebirumu nabebembezi okoragana nabo
okuru Gerard Ronald Ajiro Mugisha uri assistant RDC wa Shema abebembezi kufa ahabo bari kwebembera batari kumanyiriza ni kimwe ahabintu byayine kuterwaho esra
wabo uri umwebembezi ushimire kuhereza abantu bawe utabanza kwegabura hata bakikwereza ibyo kurya niwe no manyango niwe nyeneka umwanya go kugira ngo banzohereze abana bariye deni woriye bwanyuma atokabanza kubirya so njibanye manyisa ngo wabanza wabirya abana bagire inzara njibanye manyisa ngo abana twakwija kureba munkaki nko mwebembezi kora buri chairman wa PDM iwe reba abantu abo aburukwenda isente abarukorofayinga kutwara sentezo uzubahereze
okukunda mutahi wawe nkoku Reverend Olive Kechimuri ari kushobora nibe byonke byo kubasa kuretera ihanga ryaterera
ejo rukunde yo yekundise ogitekandisha akoba Bible netugambira ngo kunye umuntu wedini ngukunda mutahi wawe nkoko yekunda kandi tokahereze kindi cyo kubotini ko kuboyine kintu ocendeza mutahi wawe mwana ko kuboye kunzire na mutahi wawe mukunda akwa no horra ngo ashemerire kubarije kugira ngo nakacenda kahanga ko ohura no kashemererwamo kabagana na mutahi wawe azocheza
Eureji Ronald Amina watandikire kutendekwa kukundi hangarye kurigo mu primary nashobora ngo kibakwerire kweje sengesho nungi ombyanga ebi bari kurugamu
kugira ngo n'umugire umutima go kukundi hangari yawe ogira umutima go kuyamba abandi abantu ogira umutima kare mwe n'ugukora ngo ihangari yawe ryo buteka ryo businje tuwaza ibintu bitakozere ki ibintu bitakwatrine ebitari byentunguka
twantugamba maramo gwa patriotism okushomesa emyete eki eyemyaka emito because emyeto kitu ntwaite kureba niho emizembi aheri drug addiction okuresa okunywa marwa okujara kandi ebyo byona nibyo bukoretaho na nabantu twabura kucengaje okushemera kwekunda kandi kakundi ihangari yetu
ashakwa Gerard Tugume omuri Shema.
Buterevu twagarroho aha mu rurembo orwambarra obwo abantu bari kugenda mu misiyona no kujaguza amazoka ga Kristo aha rw'okubanza orwanyuma abazyo rukwera bashabirwe kubagumizamu na nenjiri omumaka na mnonga abantu abaina maka aginemo okutegateganisibwa ebi bigambirwe nyuma abazyo nabyo reka tubikoreke.
Easter Monday ningashorwa kubanza ruri kwera nizoba eri kurata izobe Yesu yazocire umbafu akatandika okutaya irabejibe na nabantu abandi
zakwera twayibuza umurikiro rusabari ngo buhereza bito mwako kutuguze muteberezo kuburire njiri ngo kwari umurebereze yebezo kuburire njiri aze njiri tutakamaka nisawonka tuzeno makagabana.
Venerable Reverend Patrick Atwaire ni achidikoni wa Greater Mbarara obwabeire naburira hari St John's Rugazi Church of Uganda agizire ngo mukama akaba ari yo mucurezi kandi omugabi bw'obusinje atyo niko kuhabura abantu okutwaza nkawe.
This city Salem means peace and therefore Jerusalem means a city of peace. Yesu yawe natawo byo rurembo rw'obusinje okutema umwana kwendo goya tikantore ko bucurezi ngo mugabo rugwisha omuri Israeli no mucurezi kandi okutema ndogoya obwiroko babe barebe ndogoya bari mugabegisha ryando goya bamanya ko mugabo narangirwa businje.
Venerable Patrick nagira ngo Yesu niwe omujuni atyo niko kushaba abantu kureba eki Yesu abatebekanisize
yarebo rurebo yarurira yatatiba muroni mwe murebe byesi kuri numanya takubaretero businje konkasherezwa mishogani no manya ko mukayawe nabasakwa harimo businje konkabisherezwa mishogani omushaija n'umukazi omanya ko byakubaretero businje no kugarukana no kwetesezana no kushaba hamwe no kwecureza rero muzo mukutera bikonde murenga ho muzo mu polisi
yashaba abantu kukunda batahi babo
turabura umwamikari n'umwami n'uhuru ebyo bite bikoze okasha mu rugazi harimo akabanza batahi bazikaya mutera musinje bakaresa bagaye mugombe kakaresa bagaye mushakara bagaye mutera prasta bagaye mutamama kuresa babaye banamenye mutamutayi uzibane namenye mutamastute bane namenye muchinga bane namenye mupefiga buga bane namenye ngombe kashinga ayibambe kwa hana takuchindirana
kandi na bwanyuma yagumizamo kurambura ebyekanisa yejekozire yagumizamo no kwiguraho enju yo mu burizi
tereka yabo nabandi bona baritahamo nitujigura mu izina rya tatitwe neryo mwana neryo moyo rukwera
gasha kwa Susan ari no mukisa abwa tayari West omuri Mbarara.
Nitugumizamu na makuru kandi hati reka tukutwareho mu cweka eky'amakuru agebyemizano. Omichweka ekyakashonji eminyeto yashabwa ku enyijira ombyemizano kandi babase kurakuranisa entalanta zabo okurabira ombyemizano ebi barukuba nibarimu kandi ahentalanta zabo zirukubasa okurebekera.
Honorable Herbert Taibwa hagambire ebi akamaririzo k'empaka ezibire ziri hacayi cyakashonji hagati y'abahagizi ba timu ya Manchester United hamwe n'aba Arsenal.
Konka nekigendererwa no kugira ngo ntwenda tu promoting talent awe mizano ekya kabiri no manyango emizano nereta abantu kuba hamwe ekyo kushanga abahagizi ba Manchester n'aba Arsenal wazana kumwe friendly game kandi bakaguruka muje owasinga kasinga akakwata omungaro wasingwa kabaka manyiso ngunumbasa kuzomu ene competitive game nangwa no bukakwakarya karuru mukasinge omuntu amazi wasinge ningo ndije marasinjiri.
Habati ayongere yashobora ngwe kigendererwa cy'empira nkeji n'akamanyiso ko bumwe hamwe no kwatanisa.
Tompira tugosanga kamwa akamanyiso ko bumwe ahabo kompira ntazana timu ibiri konkazi zana zihezaje wasinga singa kandi otasinga akwatagana no wasinga omungaro kwenda kwereka ngo numbasa kuzomuzana ugona kandi muguruge muje mutire mbwangani.
Bamwe ombazani borekero kushemerwa kandi baragana sakoze semizano nkeji okutungura entalanta zabo.
Chikopo cha Manchester United ngitwe menyeto kituyamba munonga kutyusi ya timu yitwe Manchester United yenyini na nitom ayitaba hagizi ndachithereza amani twongera mu talanta cyonka tungura mu talanta zitu tumanya n'abana bitu okuba kuzana okubira umutima gwa timu yabo
twashanga umupira munonje munonga side zombiri results zirungu batusinga 2-1 konka twashowing up kurunje munonga.
Ompiro go guhuire abahagizi ba timu ya Manchester United batira abahagizi ba Arsenal na goli birahari yemwe kandi timu esingire ehangwire miliyoni emwe emidari ya goldi hamwe n'ekikopo kandi timu ya kabiri etwire mitwaro 50 hamwe n'emidari ya silver kandi empakezi zibere zitebekanisibwe munyeshengero w'isheza rya Kashonji Honorable Herbert Taibwa.
Nakwe biribitiyo ekishayi kandi nikija kubanchija rishaha mwenda izo mwabazi yogo kwisi amakuru agandi menji agibyemzana gatizirari yago kokuwareba abahagizi ba Manchester abakashonji timu yopo yonetere twara n'ekikopo konka eyabongereza nekoma byangere kwata. Tujja kubantu kusibura hatu kuhendera amakuru gaitu agamushanjwi hanguri ya hati twendeze birungi byonka otarugata ya West.